Lo, this is night. Hast thou, O sun, refused thy countenance, or is thy golden arm shortened, or from thy shining place in heaven art thou put down and lost? Neither hast thou refused thy constant face, nor is thine arm shortened, nor from thy principality art thou deposed, O sun. Ours, the sin, the sorrow. From thy steadfast noon we turned into the eastern shade, and this is night. Yet so revolves the axle of the world, and by that brief aversion wheels us round to morn, and rolls us on the larger paths of annual duty. Thou observant moon, that dancest round the seasonable earth as David round the ark, but half thy ring in process, yet, complete, the circular whole promotes thee, and expedies thy right advance, and all thy great desire of summer signs. And thou, O sun, our centre, who thyself art satellite, and, conscious of the far Archelion, in obedience of free will and native duty, as the good man walks among the children's faces, with thine house about thee, least and greatest, first and last, makest of the blue eternal holiday thy glad perambulation. And thou, far Archelion, feudatory still, of one not sovereign nor in fee of paramount power, moons round your worlds round your suns round such satraps as in orderly degree confess a lordlier regent and pervade a vaster cycle, ye, so moved, commoved, revolving and convolving, turn the heavens upon the pivot of that summary star, center of all we know. And thou, O star, center of all we know, chief crown of crowns, who art the one in all, the all in one, and cease the ordered whole, not uninvolved but all involved, to one direct result of multiform volution in one pomp, one power, one tune, one time, upon one path move with thee moving. Thou, amid thy host marchest with air. O God, before whom we marshal thus thy legioned works to take the secret of thy counsel, and array congress and progress, and, with multitude as conquerors and to conquer, in consent of the universal law, approach thy bound, thine immemorial bound, and at thy face heaven and earth flee away, O thou Lord God, where there O absolute existence. Thou, the Maker, makest, and this fair we see be but the mote and dust of that unseen unsought unsearchable, or whether thou whose goings forth are from of old, around thy going in mere effluence without care breathest creation out into the cold beyond thee, and, within thine ambient breath, so walkest everlasting as we walk the unportioned snows, or whether, meditating eternity, self-centered, self-fulfilled, self-continent, thou thinkest and we live, a little while forgettest and we fade, rememberest and we are, and this bright vision wherein we move, nay all our total sum and story, be to thee as to a man when in the drop and rising of a lid lo the swift track and fashion of a dream, no more. O thou inscrutable, whose ways are not as ours, whose form we know not, voice hear not, true works behold not, mystery conceive not, who as thunder shakes the world and rings a silver bell hast sometime moved the tongue of man, but in thy proper speech wearest a human language on a word as limpets on a rock, who, as eternal, omnipotential, infinite, all-wise, in measure of thine operation hast no prime or term, in subject as in scheme no final end, in idle as in act naught but the perfect God, O thou supreme. Inaudible, invisible, unknown, thy will be done.